Hello, kittens! Silver here with Sweetie, the Rainbow Bunny by Douglas Cuddle Toys, and today I'm going to share my recent bunny haul that I got just yesterday after visiting my local toy store, which was something I was kind of low-key planning on doing for a while. And what prompted me to finally do it was that they actually made a post on Instagram yesterday showing their whole Easter display with all of these new Douglas plush that had just come in. So that was obviously my cue to get into the car and get there as quickly as possible, which is exactly what I did. So I did end up overindulging just a tad, so let me show you who the new arrivals are. So first up, I picked out this adorable Toasty bunny. I was uncertain if I was going to get a Toasty just because I thought it was maybe going to be kind of similar to some of the other bunnies I have, particularly Licorice, who I think they also call like a gray bunny but is sort of taupe. But this one is definitely different. You can tell very easily when you compare them side by side, which I should probably do. This one has a shorter pile fur, but it is just so beautiful. I believe it is from the soft collection as well. Most of the bunnies are, but a couple of them are deluxe. So let's just take a look at Toasty's tag. Yes, she is from the soft collection, or he. I have a habit of calling all my bunnies she, but I think Toasty is going to be a boy. We have to diversify it a little bit. It's a little too one-sided right now. But what a precious face, adorable little pink velvet flocked nose, and he has these nice sort of very light cream colored paw pads underneath and a nice soft minky, and he has that same material on the inside of his ears as well. Beautiful gentle brown eyes. This fur is just so gorgeous. It's kind of reminiscent a little bit of Tater the Shar-Pei to me, if anybody has that particular Douglas. It's just got such a wonderful feel to it, and of course that cute little white cotton tail right there. So I could not pass him up. That's one of the benefits of going in person to see these plush. You know, you might be on the fence just looking at a stock photo, but then seeing them up close and personal just kind of is an eye-opening experience. So that was my first grab for the day. Next up, we're bringing out the big guns. This is the brand new Cloudy Super Soft Bunny. This one I had tried to talk myself out of getting initially because, again, I had only seen the stock photo and it was adorable, but I was thinking to myself, well, you know, I have a Livy large bunny. It's white with rainbow ears, so I probably don't need, you know, another bunny of this size. And also just because I have gotten so many bunnies, I'm really scrambling to find ways to display them all, but that's neither here nor there. When I saw this bunny, I just knew I could not put her away. It was funny too because there were a few on display, and what I usually like to do is kind of, you know, compare faces, which is something I think probably a lot of you do too if you have the luxury of being able to see them in person. But this was the first one I grabbed, and it was just, I knew right away. Like, I barely even glanced at any of the other ones. There was just, the face completely captivated me. I would have missed out immensely if I had skipped on this plush. So again, just, you know, having that in-person experience and, you know, getting to see her face to face was just an absolute clincher for me. So she is an all-white bunny, which is actually something I don't own. So I was trying to justify not getting her just by saying, oh, you know, it's kind of similar to what I have, but she really isn't. She is just in a league of her own. Again, the fur quality and the softness of it is just unbelievable. And I love the fact that she has that longer, wispier tail as opposed to the other ones, which are just kind of smooth. So you kind of see that longer pile fur here on the back. And let's take a look at her tag as well. So this is a 12-inch size. So she's one of the larger bunnies. So, oh wow, look at that. They actually misspelled her name. Cowdy, they called her. Cowdy Super. So it's supposed to be Cloudy. I was debating renaming her just because there is a Douglas cat and a Douglas dog that are both named Cloudy. They do have a tendency to recycle names, although this one has an IE, and apparently she's called Cowdy, so I guess it is different, but I don't think there's any other way to describe her that could be more perfect than Cloudy because she is just that soft, if not more so. Just an absolute delight in every sense of the word. Perfect for Easter too. We're still a little ways away from Easter, but there was no way I was going to be able to wait that long. But she does actually have some pink on her inner ears as well, so she isn't totally white. She's got the cute little pink velvet flocked nose, pink ears, and pink paw pads as well. And she has those same really nice brown eyes. So that was Cloudy. And then lastly, I picked up another Sweetie Bunny. It's funny because when I initially unboxed my very first Sweetie, I had kind of jokingly said, you know, if I'd seen these in person, I probably would have taken them all, and I very nearly did that. I should not have gotten duplicates, but I could not help myself. The coloring on this one just was so gorgeous. I love that sort of differentiation of colors. You have that sort of pink here down the middle, then the blue on this side, and sort of a yellowy color on the right side. And it was just, she was just unmissable for me. And as if that wasn't bad enough, this actually isn't even, I had actually gotten another Sweetie, which I'm going to show you in just a second. So yeah, a little bit of a plot twist. I now own 3 Sweeties. So this was my original one, which I did an unboxing for. This is the one that I got yesterday. And we have one more. Hold on one second. And this was one that I picked up at the paper store because I had had a discount for my birthday month and it was going to expire on February 28th. So I got there just at the 11th hour, and it was funny because there was only maybe 2 or 3 Sweetie Bunnies there. And this one, again, it just kind of immediately imprinted on me. Kind of has a little bit of a similar color, kind of coloration to this one because it's kind of got the pink, but you know, it's blue over here, but it's kind of more peach on the right side. But it was funny because I actually saw this one and left her behind initially, and it was just sort of nagging at me because, again, I was like, oh, I can't justify getting duplicates. And I had noticed this one had a little bit of like a club foot going on. You see how the left foot kind of turns inward. And what a silly justification to not, you know, pick up a stuffed animal because of some minor imperfection. And I realized I was being ridiculous. So I went back to the store maybe a day or 2 later, and she was still waiting for me there. So I took that as a sign that she needed to come home with me. So she deserves to be part of the bunny haul as well, even though she was gotten a few days prior. But let me just get them all out so I can show you the entire lot. So hold on one second. So here are all my new bunny additions. Absolutely no regrets whatsoever. YOLO, right? So when it comes to bunnies, again, I have absolutely just no willpower. This is very, very clear to me. I am not going to be making a return trip anytime soon to any of these stores that carry Douglas because I am already way in over my head. But I am so, so happy with the ones that I ended up getting. And I hope you guys really enjoyed seeing them. And I will be back again soon with some more plush goodness for you. Bye, everyone.